Hey everyone, it's Chicken. Welcome to another Pokemon Masters EX video. This is going to be on who should you scout for, summon, pull from in the upcoming banners. We have today Maxie and Groudon, which is right in front of you, and Archie and Kyogre. Now, these two stats and updated descriptions on both sync pairs are from Absolutely. And so these are data mined information. So we're going to be talking about and analyzing each of these sync pairs data, pretty much what their stats are, max stats, their passive skills, and moves. So, let's start off with Maxie and Groudon. Okay, so Maxie and Groudon have the potential to become an EX sync pair. All right, so from 5-star to a 6-star EX. So make sure you're saving those champion spirits and have enough to EX them with the potentials, okay? And we will be getting those free rewards, by the way, because we actually did a great job. Everybody contributed to more than 5 million battles to earn those sweet candies, sweet potentials, and lots of gems, okay? So that is awesome. Pat yourself on the back for that accomplishment. Now, let's go into Maxie and Groudon's passive skills. Okay, so just like Leon, if you could take a look, just like Leon, Maxie and Groudon have a passive skill called Hoenn Pride. All right, Hoenn Pride, which states that it powers up the physical attack moves of all allied sync pairs by 20%, reduces physical attack move damage taken by all allied sync pairs by 25%. The more allied sync pairs with the home theme you have on your team, the higher these percentages are. Each additional sync pair powers up moves by 15% and reduces damage by 3%. The maximum power up is 50%. So that's incredible. And the maximum damage reduction is 31%. So if you have a team of Hoenn sync pairs, this will have an effect for your allied team. Now this is just almost similar to Leon and Charizard in that they have a master sync pair passive called Galar Flag Bearer. This time it's not for Galar, it's for Hoenn. And so going into passive 2, we have Sunburst, which makes the weather sunny when the Pokemon enters the battle for the first time. That is great, especially for a Sun team. Maxie and Groudon will be exceptionally great for Sun teams. But that's not it. We have a passive 3 skill called Solar Surge 3, which quickly charges the move gauge when the weather is sunny, powers up moves when the weather is sunny. So that's a 2-for-1 passive skill right there. We have our move gauge increasing over time when the weather is sunny, and we have the moves powered up when the weather is sunny as well for Groudon. And that is not all. The 4th passive skill is called Drought Alert 5. It extends the duration of sunny weather when the weather turns sunny while the user is on the field. So Groudon has to be on the field for this to have an effect for Drought Alert 5. So that drought will extend the duration of the sun, and that is going to be really awesome for those that have already a sunny day team. And with Groudon on the field, you will be having the availability, and I'm kind of skipping myself ahead here, to use Solar Beam and to use fire moves from from your team's Pokemon, and that's gonna be super awesome. And I can't wait to see all the different types of Pokemon team that you guys will be creating for this sync pair. Now, the type and the role and the weakness. All right, so Groudon is going to be a striker, and it will have the ground type. It's a ground type, so it will have to have that. Obviously, ground type is only one, in this game. And weakness is to ice. Okay, so it's weak to ice types. And the theme skills are followed here. Make sure you increase those theme skills. I've been working on that, guys. I've been working on my theme skills for all the availability of that training rally as well. The rewards are up, so I've been trying to also max them. But anyways, we have the theme skills of Ground Strike, Hoenn Strike, Villain Strike, Glasses Strike, and Researcher Strike. Okay, so that will give some of the stat boosts. We have stats for Groudon. Okay, so from level 1, you can see that it's all the way up to level 135. Okay, so up to level 135, we can see right below me we have the max HP of 673. The attack power is at 403, powerful. Defense is at 121. Special attack is at 327. Special defense is 112. And speed is 289. So the attack is very strong, and the special attack is also very strong. Now, that's reasonable because you can already tell ahead from the moves of Groudon. We have a ground type physical move called Precipice Blades. Okay, so I'm going to try to show that for you guys. So we have Precipice Blades, and we also, to the left of this of me here, Solar Beam. All right, so that's going to be a special attacking move. So we have a physical and a special attacking move. So let's start off with Precipice Blades. All right, so Precipice Blades, all right, is a 4-gauge move, right? A 4-gauge move that ranges between the power of 189 to 26 and the accuracy of 85. All right, so it's an AoE move, no additional effects. Maxie has the trainer move of Dire Hit Plus, so that sharply raises the user's critical hit rate. You can use that 2 times. We have Solar Beam. Okay, so Maxie's Groudon can use Solar Beam, which is a 2-gauge bar move, which has the power ranging between 125 to 150. All right, so you can read the effect tag there, basically similar to in the in-game series, where we can just use Solar Beam if sunny day or it's sunny out, right? The weather is sunny, you can use this move. And last but not least, a unique trainer move called Expand the Land, specifically for Maxie here. Expand the Land, you can use this twice, and it sharply raises the user's attack and special attack, lowers the user's defense and special defense. In addition, raises the user's attack and accuracy when the weather is sunny. All right, so it applies. Let me just go into it really here as we read at the very bottom of it. Right, so it applies the super effective up next effect to the user when the weather is sunny. So that is going to be included when you're using Expand the Land. So you want to be able to how to use them, right? You want to use Expand the Land or Dire Hit Plus first, and then you want to start using Precipice Blade or Solar Beam for that matter. All right. Now, similarly, we can take a look here that the sync move, right, available has the power to go up from 250 to 300. All right, and the additional effects, 6-star EX, right, targets all opponents. Okay, so this sync pair, right? So when can you be able to summon for the sync pair, right? This sync pair can be summoned May 31st, starting May 31st, all the way till June 30th of next month. Okay, so that's the Master Fair Scout for Maxie and Groudon. All right, so that is going to be available for Maxie and Groudon. All right, so that was the in-depth analysis of the Datamine of Maxie and Groudon. Now let's take a look at Kyogre, or Archie and Kyogre. Okay, so we're going to look at Archie and Kyogre next. Okay, so here we go. You have Archie and Kyogre here. Archie and Kyogre can also go up to 6-star, so it can be a 6-star EX by saving those champion spirits as well as potentials. We have something similar here, just like Archie. All right, so this one's called the Hoenn Spirit, right? the other one's called the Hoenn Pride. All right, but this one is called the Hoenn Spirit. So what this does is a little different. All right, Hoenn Spirit powers up the special attack moves of all allied sync pairs by 20%. Reduces special attack move damage taken by all allied sync pairs by 25%. Right, the more allied sync pairs with the Hoenn theme you have on your team, the higher these percentages are. So each additional the sync pair powers up moves by 15% and reduces damage by 3%. The maximum power is 50% and the max damage reduction is 31%. This is a little different because Archie focused and specialized on special attacking move for the allied sync pair, while Groudon focuses on physical attacking moves, right? Or Maxie, focuses on physical attacking moves. This here, Archie focuses on special attack. So that's the difference between them. And of course, some things to note with the passive skills, we have passive 2, which is Downpour, right? Which makes the weather rainy when the Pokemon enters the battle for the first time. We have passive 3, Shower Surge 3, quickly charges the move gauge when the weather is rainy, powers up moves when the weather is also rainy, and extends the duration of the rainy weather when the weather turns rainy when the user is on the field. So that's called Flood Alert 5. And so this is Archie and Kyogre, no doubt about it, will be excellent for rain teams, right? Rain planned teams. So you want to be ready and be able to bring in, for instance, you don't even have to use a Man Swampert if you want to add them a Man Swampert Rain Dance. You can use them in the team, is what I'm saying, but you don't have to set up for Rain Dance as long as Archie and Kyogre are on the field. All right. Now let's take a look. We have the role of a striker here. That's going to be for Kyogre. The type is water. Weakness is to grass. We have the theme skills: Water Strike, Hoenn Strike, Villain Strike, Bodybuilder Strike, and Nature Lover Strike. So that's according to Datamine there. And the stats. All right. So the stats of Kyogre are unique from level 1 to all the way to level 135. So you can see that there we have level 135. The max HP is 688, right? The attack and special attack are the same at 271, right? Defense is 112, special defense is 121, and speed is 289. Now you might be thinking, wait, whoa. What happened to the stats? Why isn't the special attack like even higher? Well, that's not to be frightened or scared of, because Archie and Kyogre, first off, has a water, type move, right? Origin Pulse, right? We're gonna look at that. It has a special, and it's really strong, right? Origin Pulse is a water 4-gauge move, water type attacking 4-gauge move that attacks all opponents, right? So, and also the fact that it has on top of it, the Hoenn Spirit, the power of it wouldn't even matter. For instance, like the power of Kyogre is going to be crazy under the rain, and with the Hoenn Spirit, it's just a flood, right? And so Orange Pulse has that power of 189 to 226 with accuracy of 85. No additional effects. It has X special attack, right? So you can use that twice there. So sharply raises the user's special attack. The move Thunder never misses when the weather is rainy. So you're going to have 100% hit when it's raining for Kyogre. And we have Open the Oceans. Open the Oceans can be used once. So let's go into that trainer move. This trainer move can be used once. So it raises the user's accuracy, drastically raises the user's critical hit rate, sharply lowers the user's defense and special defense, unfortunately, but in addition, sharply raises the user's special attack when the weather is rainy. In addition, raises the user's accuracy when the weather is rainy. Makes the user gradually heal itself when the weather is rainy on top of it. So this is already a good setup. And once you use Open the Oceans once and maybe one special attack for setup, and you should be fine using the rest of Kyogre's moves. So Open the Oceans really makes up for the using more trainer moves versus Maxie and Groudon having to use expand the land. So here we can be able to use Open the Ocean once and be set up for the rest of the game. And that is quite nice, especially we don't have to think about having to use other stat buffs, right? So let's take a look at the sync move. We can go from 250 to 300 as the power. And the additional effects is a 6-star EX effect, targeting all opponents. And again, when can you pull for this sync pair, right? So you can pull the sync pair starting June 1st, according to the Datamine. June 1st, and it will last till June 30th. So this will be following Maxie and Groudon. All right, so verdict. What's the verdict? Well, who should you pull for? Well, I want to tell you, you can go plenty of ways here on who to pull for. To make it easier, pull for your favorite legendary, right? So you don't have to spend all your gems. All right, you don't have to spend all your gems on going crazy for having both of them if you're that kind of person, right? So if you really like Archie and Kyogre, pull for this sync pair if you like Kyogre. If you like Groudon, if you like Maxing Groudon, pull for Groudon. Focus on one, right? This is lasting all month, and we'll be more than likely getting more gems as we go along. And if you're like me, I would like to have one of each, so that's what I'll be going for. So you would probably want both of them, right? You want to have a sun team, you want to have a rainy weather team. So I would say that pulling for both of them would be quite nice. But I'd say pull one of each, okay? And then stick to dailies if you're half free to play, half or casually paid. Now if the ideal is to get their sync move level to 3 and above, so that's going to take some time. This Master Fair Scout will be lasting all month, so I'd say with the gems that you've saved up, I think now's the time to be able to pull for either one of these sync pairs. Now, knowing that they'll be individually pulled from each of the banners, I'd say that you pull for your favorite legendary. And let me know in the comments. Are you going to be pulling for a Kyogre? Or are you going to be pulling for Groudon after seeing this in-depth analysis between the two? Or are you going to be pulling for both? Or neither? Or neither of them? Are you saving your gems for the upcoming anniversary? Right? So that's in a few months. Well, trainers, I hope this has helped you figure out which you wanted to pull, and looking at the stats and moves and skills of these sync pairs. Until then, trainers, I will see you next time. Stay tuned for more Pokemon Masters analysis in depth and more vids to come. And if you want to check out more of my gaming channel, be sure to head on over and subscribe to the channel if all of this has been very informative for you, and hit that notification bell to know when I go live or when I drop a new video. Until then, trainers, see you around.